Hi friends, Wizdy here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm back and it's good to be back. So I spent the last couple of weeks spending time with family and friends back in my home country Egypt, and it was really good to disconnect from work, from my daily routines, even from Raid for just a couple of weeks. But now we're back talking about everything. I will tell you snippets from my vacation highlights here and there over the next few videos, but there is a lot happening in Raid right now. I missed some news, like I missed releasing videos about some news because I was away, but it's never too late. We'll catch up on what's happening starting with this video. This might be the highest time ever in Raid's life where there was such interaction from the community, negative mostly of course till now, but also with some positive stuff happening that we'll talk about. Probably it will take me a couple of videos to catch up on everything and let you know my opinion about everything that's happening in the last couple of weeks. Starting in this video, what I want to talk about, I want to talk about my honest opinion about like the state of the game right now, what's been happening, but most importantly, how this relates to how some of the content creators are interacting with it. And I'm going to be brutally honest. So the gloves are off for this one. I might be a little bit judgmental, but I really want to tell you my honest opinion about these specific things that I'll talk about today. Let's start our video by doing something fun. This is our 2K giveaway account. We're only 100 subs more or less from 2K. So just get me there and this account can be yours. Let's open those voids for the voids 2x and see what we'll get here. Maybe this account will get even crazier, and I'll give you a quick highlight of what the account has so far. So you'll be looking forward to getting it when you get me to 2K. So we got Seer. I don't think that Seer is new on this account. It's not. So Seer is not new. That's the important part. Now let's give you just a refresher of what this account has. Several top tier Void Legos on this account. We're talking about Emic, Tuhanara, Cardial, Laso, Volcanen, and several non-Void top Legos as well. We're talking about Teox, Ragash, Shalvalax, Nude. Come on, look at this account. Just give me those 100 more subs and I'll give away this account as soon as we hit the 2K mark. Now let's talk about what's happening. Why does it feel that this time Raid has done some pretty stupid stuff in the past with updates and not testing nerfs and all of that stuff that made us angry in the past? But why does it feel so hard this time? Why do we feel it more? Players quitting. The game is in one of its lowest troughs when we talk about community feeling about the game right now. So why? Why is this happening? Simply because that last Hydra nerf, what it showed, what it highlighted, is that they are not giving us back resources when they do such nerfs. And this last nerf, it just cancelled several Lego champions that you might have invested books and potions and chickens and time and gear and lots of stuff just to make specific Hydra teams work. Hydra is one of the tougher content in the game, not early game for sure. You invested a lot of time and effort and those rare resources, especially Lego books, into building those champions, and then suddenly they are useless for you, or at least not as useful as they used to be with the previous Hydra state. And what Plarium needs to realize, if they will ever have a chance of saving this game, is that people's time and resources are limited and valuable. So they should show us more respect than they are doing now. We're not just credit cards being swiped for revenue. We'll talk more about how this can change in the future with Raid being sold and all of that, probably in the next video or so. But right now, that's why the players' feelings are so down. And what people don't like what's happening, lots of players are either playing way less or even completely quitting the game and giving away their accounts or whatever because they don't like what's happening right now. So everybody's feeling so bad about it. And though Plarium released an update saying that yes, we'll fix it just a little bit, that didn't change the feeling at all. Players are actually still feeling pretty much down and not liking the game at this point. And I'm completely with them. I feel the same. I'm playing less. I'm not happy about the game right now, but there might be light at the end of the tunnel. We'll talk about it a little bit more. So Raid is being Raid, nothing new there, but they just highlighted it, multiplied by 10 in that last Hydra nerf, treating players like trash unless they have big credit cards that they are using on Raid is one aspect of this here. Now let's go to another area that's touching me personally, which is how they are treating content creators. I've been trying to get into the content creator program for almost a year now, creating a lot of good content about the game. Guides, how-tos, interacting about with fusions, what's happening and all of that stuff. So I'm a content creator that's dedicated to raid and creating good content. Opinions might differ there, but creating decent content for the game here. They are ignoring their loyal content creators while they're bringing on newer content creators, mostly female, who don't know how to play the game and who don't care how to play the game. They're just waiting for their sponsorship deals to finish, creating some dummy videos about the game and bringing their new subscribers or fan base to the game. That's not unheard of. They want new people to join the game and spend some money on it, which is okay. But at least treat your older content creators, those have been creating content for the game, a little bit more respect there. But what's even worse for me is that some of the content creators that they are bringing to the scene is a little bit shady in my opinion. From the comments on one of the videos, they are bringing someone to promote the game who's been involved in an adult-like content. So what is this about? And what's even worse that Ash, I'll move to talking about Ash in a sec, but Ash is promoting this new content creator as well and doing collabs. Like, come on, Plarium and Ash, not everything is about the money. Have some decency here. I'm not judging what anybody is doing or not doing, but what I'm judging here is that if we have a game that its monetization strategy is already abusing gambling tendencies in people and getting people in trouble if they cannot control themselves, the game only cares about people's money. Well, it was owned till very recently by a company who's interested in gambling, so I understand this. But bringing that additional factor there, it's what are you looking for from your gaming community? Are we promoting negative or unhealthy aspects in people who are playing this game? That's not okay with me. What we want from a game that, yes, make money, figure out your monetization strategy however you want them, but promote some healthy behavior in the game. Help and encourage people to play this game in a moderate fashion. Yes, you're not interested in our well-being, you're just a business abusing some ugly parts of human character just to make more money, but at least have some decency about it. Now moving to talk about Ash. So that's Raid, and that's why we don't like it so far. There might be a chance to save it, we'll talk about it in a bit. But what about Ash? Ash, I like Ash, I don't have a problem with him, but the thing is that he got his marketing company promoting content creators. Yes, that's his business, I appreciate that. But Ash says in some of his videos, he even dedicates some videos to this, that he's interested, he cares about his viewers, people, well-being. I believe him, but come on, Ash. If you're interested in people well-being, do you want to consider some of your content that might be pushing people in the wrong direction there? You're running your multiple businesses and you want to go for the easy trigger. Yes, let's open 500 charts, and that's what people click on videos. But if you start your videos by talking about mental health and people well-being, shouldn't you reconsider some of the content you're doing? Because if I'm interested in people well-being, then it's not all about the views and clicks. You're already big enough. So Ash, buddy, I think you should reconsider some of the content that you're putting out there, especially if you're true to what you say that you care about. Now let's move to the third controversial topic, and I cannot talk about it without a smile on my face. The one who highlighted it best is Sam in a couple of their videos on the channel about game state and what they called the SAF cut. So what's happening there and what did SAF do wrong this time? Let's talk about it. I have to agree with the opinions that's saying that some of the stuff that Plarium nerfed over time were direct interaction or direct response to things that SAF highlighted when they release an update or how some champions work. Was it right for them to nerf those champions? This is debatable, but probably most of it I would say no, it wasn't right, and it was because of SAF. Why is that? This is a game. This is entertainment. The priority of people creating this game and updating it and content creators creating content about it is people having fun while playing it. It's not a mathematical equation. It's not physics. It's not work well, it's business for them, but this is some sort of entertainment, and entertainment should be fun. If 1 plus 1 equals 3 instead of 2, and everyone is having fun with it, then maybe you shouldn't just change it. And why am I blaming Saf just a little bit for this, though this is mostly on Raid? It's because in the first couple of times, if you highlighted things and Raid nerfed them the wrong way that made people upset and they never gave them compensation for the time or effort or resources they dumped into those champions, then you shouldn't highlight them more. Wanting to look like the smartest guy out there. I'm the only one who discovered this, and I don't care what they do with it. Let's make all the player base upset about it, including all of my viewers that I care about, supposedly, just to look like the smartest guy out there. I might know something and wisdom says I shouldn't talk about it for whatever reason, just to let people have fun with the game. Everyone was having fun, nobody was complaining about it much, but someone had to. Come on, Saf. I even agree with one of the comments that was said, might be on one of Sam's videos, that if Godforge and Faithless don't pay attention, some of Saf ideas might cause Godforge to be less fun and kill the game before it gets out even. Not everything needs to make perfect sense, even in real world it doesn't. This is gaming, this is entertainment. Let's have fun as long as it's balanced. So is it all doom and gloom, and is Raid doomed? Let's all stop playing it before it's too late and all of that stuff? I don't think so. There is a couple of good things happening that got some potential. I'm not sure if they'll make us enjoy the game back the way we can, or Raid will change direction to help us enjoy the game more or not, but I think there is a good chance of this. I'll talk in the next video, that's probably going to be released tomorrow, about what is this potential, why I think they still have a good chance of fixing this. Let me know in the comments below what you think about what I said today, and next time we're going to talk about how they are going to fix it and why we should be cautiously optimistic about this. Thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you next time.